Hello and welcome. So today we're going to learn about some web applications that you can use to generate your own images from just text. So this can be um, probably you have your own project and you need some images to use on your project, or maybe you're writing some articles and you need some stock images to make as a banner or just have some kind of a relevant image depending on the words that you're using in your article. Or maybe this is just a hobby and you just want to create some digital AI art and you want to post them in your social media account, Instagram, Facebook, or whatnot. So here we're going to talk about some web applications that you can use for you to be able to do that. So first thing, let's start with just Bing. So Microsoft is partnered with OpenAI, and OpenAI has DALL-E. So they're like the first text to image, at least the first good text to image generators. And you go, you can generate image by going to here by opening your Edge, Microsoft Edge browser, and you just open your uh, Bing chat here. And here, so normally we use this for chatting, or if you require some kind of research, or you just basically want to draft some email or something. So you can actually ask it to generate image now. So it has this capability now. For example, let me just go with we're seeing some, I believe these are rhinoceros. Okay, let's stick with element instead. So let's just go and tell it to generate an elephant riding a mouse. And let's go with maybe some daylight. Let's go with some desert background, and let's make it cinematic. All right, let's go with this. Of course, we should also let's see if it will pick up the text. But normally, we should tell it to generate an image for me. Generate an image of an elephant riding a mouse, daylight, desert background, and cinematic. Sorry. Okay, so it seems it's reverse. So you have here some elephant with mouse on top of it. But you can easily just fine tune this, or what you can do is go to here. Let me just copy the prompt we have earlier. So let me just copy this. And you can also go here. There's an image creator. You will probably see the same, but let me just type here. And I'm not sure if this will work, but normally in this kind of text to image generator, you can have some kind of parenthesis inside some important keywords. So an elephant, that's instead of riding a mouse, what we can do is an elephant on top of a giant mouse, right? And we can also do something like this to make some emphasis on the giant mouse, and I'll just click create. Let's see what we will get. What we will get. All right, so still, let's see with other websites if we can generate some better images. But these are actually good images. You can see that there's no any wildlife photography with this kind of elephant with the giant mouse on top of it. But let's try another one. So you got there. One is we have this image generator, and there's also the Bing chat where you can generate some images from your text. Another one that we can use, which is also free, is Mage.space. All right, so here you just go to Mage.space, and you will be welcomed with this. prompt text box right here. So let's try to put our prompt and let's go and generate. So at least on Microsoft, we have like 4 images. It will give us some options. In Mage.space, you will have to really iterate on your keywords. So here, you'll see there's only just elephant. There's not even a mouse. So it will not give you different options. It will just give you one image. So we're just going to close this and try again. We want to have like an elephant riding a giant or an elephant. Let's just say, let's reword, sitting on top of a giant mouse. All right. Okay, generate. For this one, you don't have any limit on the generation of the image. So as you can see here, there's only 99 credits, so it will run out, but eventually it will also add up. I believe it was every month it will replenish. But for Mage.space, you can just keep on regenerating and generating. But in our case, it seems we are having some problem generating that giant mouse. So one reason for this is probably because the model they're using doesn't have any giant mouse. So I mean, in our in our use here, in what we're trying to generate is some weird a mouse, but probably in your use case, you don't even need a mouse, so you probably need some kind of other generic images, like for example, uh, an, a woman in office attire standing in front of a photocopier, something like this. And then let's say blonde hair. Okay, blonde hair. And then let's say short hair. Short hair. Okay. And smile. Well, let me just do it smirk, right? And let's see what we'll get. All right, so you'll see something like this. It's not so perfect, but you can still go and fine tune your prompt so you can generate some any other images or some variations of this. And another one that we can try is this clipdrop.co. So this is based on Stable Diffusion, and this is their new model, and this is supposed to be like more realistic. And you have these other options here aside from just generating an image, so you can generate an image right away. You can also use this for uncropping, like if you want to have like a generative AI to generate some, make your image like wider, and it can generate other parts of that image for you. And you, if you want to just reimagine it, like maybe you have like you want to create different variants of a specific image that you want to upload, or if you just want to remove the background, if you want to clean it up, if you want to remove something from your image, or if you want to just transform your doodle into real images. This one is something cool as well. If you want to just change the lighting of your image, you can do that. And they also have this image scaler. I believe this one is paid, and you can also replace the background of your image. So there's much things to do here in Clipdrop. What we're going to do for now is just generate the same thing that we are trying to generate earlier. So let's see if this is better. So this is an elephant riding a mouse, riding a giant mouse, daylight, desert background, cinematic. Okay, generate and skip. So one downside for using ClipDrop, since this is free, So of course you will have to wait as well because there's a queue, like a lot of people also using this website. So we need to wait for their images to finish first, and then you'll get to see your own images as well. Same thing when you're using Midjourney. I'm not sure if you've heard Midjourney. So Midjourney is like a really good text to image generator, but it's paid. I believe you only have like free credit, or you can generate like four images, I think, four or 40. And after that, you will have to pay. And you need to use Discord in order to access their service. So if you're using free in Midjourney, it's the same thing. So you'll have to wait for everyone else to finish their images before your prompt will be generated as well. Another one, so let's get back to here. Another option we have is this frosting.ai. So this is actually new, and you have the option to log in or sign up, or you can just directly create an image. So one thing that makes frosting.ai different from these other free um, image generators right here, so we finally have this generated image from our Clipdrop. So one thing that makes frosting different is that you can actually generate some not safe for work images using this website. So if you're into those kind of things, you can use this. And let me just go ahead and just type this. And if you so you just type here your prompt and just click on Dream, and it will generate your image. All right. So here we have, I think this is still a man with some elephant mascot. So not, yeah, well, elephant, and then there's elephant still. There's not no mouse because probably they don't have any mouse on their training data set. And this is the one we have with Clipdrop. All right, so they provide some different variations. So this one, these are actually good in terms of quality, but it just did not follow our prompt correctly. But you can already imagine now if you're using this to generate some images with some common keywords, then it should provide you with better images than this one. And you can see the quality. It's a really good quality right here. So it's almost realistic, just that it has some extra feet or extra foot which is walking on itself. Yeah, but you can always just fine tune your um, text, and you should be able to generate some other text again. So here, so if we want to change this, for example, instead of desert background, we make it like snowy, yeah, something like this, and then let's try and then, oh sorry, not here, of course, we should go back, and here instead of some desert background, we make it like snowy here, and we click on generate. So you'll see this one. This is really good. Now an elephant looking like a mouse. So it's just here. Let's go back to frosting. Maybe we can change this one as well. Let's try to make it like a snowy. Okay, daylight. Instead of daylight, we can just say soft light. Soft light. Okay, and then dream. All right, so as you can see, you can have like different options right here. You have different websites. You can try and generate the same prompt and just pick which one is the best, and you can use that in your projects or content that you're creating. Okay, so you can use this. First one, you have this Bing, and the second one, you have this Mage.space. Third one, you have Clipdrop, and lastly, you have this frosting.ai. Okay, happy creating.